A few people from law enforcement, DFS, and the community had started a not-for-profit organization called the Stone County Assistance Team, or SCAT, to be able to write grants to purchase equipment such as special cameras to use in child abuse investigations. The prosecutor's office had a representative on that team. I became that representative and was immediately elected chairman of the organization. We became more involved and proactive. We wrote protocols of how the various agencies would work together to investigate child abuse. Most importantly, we set a goal to develop a child advocacy center where the equipment, the medical personnel, the trained interviewers, law enforcement, social services, and counselors could all come together in a child-friendly environment in a way that would spare an abused child the trauma and inconvenience of going to an emergency room, the DFS office, the sheriff's office, and other places through the course of an investigation. By early 2000, we had met that goal, and the Lakes Area Child Advocacy Center, the first rural CAC in Missouri, had its grand opening in Claybo Plaza in Branson West on March 31st of 2000. The center now serves hundreds of Stone and Taney County children each year. I encourage you to stop by and visit the people who work there and let them show you what we have accomplished. I wanted to do everything I could to stop child abuse, but to stop it, we have to know that it exists. And who spends more time with our children than we do, even as parents? Their teachers. I began reaching out to the schools to provide training to teachers, school nurses and counselors, administrators, and even bus drivers on how to recognize child abuse and how to react or respond when they suspect child abuse or when a child disclosed that he or she had been abused, molested, or otherwise harmed. I have done that for every school in the county and multiple times for some of them. Counselors and administrators do not hesitate to contact my office when they have a concern or need advice. At the prosecutor's office, there was a witness room where people waited when they had court. I went a step further. I created another room specifically for children, the people who have the hardest time and who can be the most traumatized when they have to go to the strange world that we call court. This was not just a room where a child could go to wait. It is a room for children. It has a treehouse mural done by local art students on the wall, small chairs and table, bean bags, coloring books, board games, stuffed animals, and movies. For older children, there are video games, age-appropriate books, and other items to keep them occupied. Another area that Stone County is in the forefront of the state is in the investigation and prosecution of internet crimes against children. Working with funds provided through a grant, Sheriff Hill was able to purchase equipment, fund an investigative position, and provide training on how to forensically analyze computers and other technology. The Sheriff's Office began seeking out these child predators, and by working with my office to obtain search warrants, information from internet service providers, and evidence needed to identify the perpetrators, we have located, charged, and arrested nearly 40 persons attempting to prey on child victims over the internet in the past 18 months. Several of those cases have been successfully prosecuted to convictions. There are many other cases that are still being investigated, in the process of being prosecuted, or awaiting trial.